In 2026, the auto industry will face its biggest shakeup in over a century, and the cars you see on the road today will suddenly look like antiques. Because over the next 18 months, 10 vehicles are set to hit the streets that will redefine performance, luxury, and affordability. And some of them could shatter entire market segments overnight. These aren't just new models rolling quietly into showrooms. These are statement pieces, engineering declarations that the automotive game you've been playing for decades is about to change completely. They're coming from every corner of the globe: America, Europe, Japan, Vietnam, and China. Some are from names you've trusted for generations, others from brands you've never heard of before. But by the end of this video, you'll know them well. Think about it. For over a century, the auto industry has followed predictable cycles. New model year, new trim levels, a bit more horsepower, maybe a new body style every 7 or 8 years. But now, those cycles are being smashed to pieces. The pace of change is unlike anything in living memory. We're talking about electric trucks that cost less than some used sedans, luxury SUVs that can out-accelerate supercars while driving themselves, compact EVs that offer more range than today's premium models for half the price, and they're all coming in a single wave. So buckle up, because the list you're about to see isn't just a forecast, it's a warning. A warning that the cars you think are cutting edge today might look like antiques in just 2 short years. Cadillac has been building toward this moment for years, and the Lyriq V is their all-electric, no-compromise answer to Tesla, BMW, and Mercedes. We're talking about a performance SUV with over 600 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60, around 3 seconds flat. That's supercar territory from a Cadillac SUV. What makes it even more dangerous for the competition is the price-to-performance ratio. Cadillac is expected to undercut European rivals while offering more range, potentially over 300 miles on a charge, and faster charging times thanks to GM's Ultium battery tech. Inside, it's still pure Cadillac luxury. Massive curved OLED display, next-gen Super Cruise hands-free driving, and a cabin that feels like a private lounge. But that's just the beginning, because the next car takes luxury tradition and completely rewrites it for the EV age. Lucid has already made Tesla sweat with the Air sedan, and now they're going after the SUV crown with the Gravity. Target range? Up to 440 miles per charge. Acceleration? Around 3.5 seconds to 60. Price? Expected to start under $50,000, which would instantly make it one of the most compelling electric SUVs in the world. The Gravity isn't just about speed and numbers. Lucid is obsessed with efficiency. The aerodynamic shape, lightweight components, and industry-leading battery management give it performance without sacrificing comfort or range. And it's loaded with tech, augmented reality navigation, driver assist systems that feel like they came from a concept car, and an interior that blends minimalist design with luxury hotel finishes. But while Lucid is attacking Tesla head-on, Honda is quietly planning an EV that could crush the best-selling Model Y. Honda's Zero Series SUV might just be the brand's most important launch in decades. Dual-motor, all-wheel drive, around 480 horsepower, range of 300 miles. And here's the killer feature: Level 3 autonomous driving. That means, in certain conditions, the car can handle the driving while you don't. Honda's strategy is simple: build an EV that feels as easy to own as a Civic. That means a more affordable price than Tesla, simpler controls, and legendary Honda reliability. If they pull this off, it could become the default choice for mainstream EV buyers, the way the CR-V took over the compact SUV world. But not every disruptor is aiming for the mass market. Some are targeting the supercar throne. Volvo's performance brand is going for pure drama with the Polestar 6, a low-slung, all-electric roadster with 884 horsepower. This isn't just a fast EV, it's a statement. 0 to 60 in around 3.1 seconds, 300-mile range, and styling that looks like it drove straight out of a sci-fi movie. Polestar is only building a limited number in the first run, which means 2 things. Collectors will be all over it, and it will instantly become a halo car for the brand. If you've been waiting for an electric sports car that's as beautiful as it is fast, this might be it. But the next disruptor isn't about beauty. It's about building the most affordable, functional EV truck ever made. Forget Cybertruck hype. The Slate truck is about practicality and price. Starting around $20,000, it's designed for farmers, contractors, and anyone who needs a cheap, tough electric pickup. How do they keep it so affordable? No paint, no huge screens, just a durable steel body, basic controls, and modular add-ons you can customize yourself. It's simple, but that's exactly the point. Fleet buyers, rural owners, and DIYers could save thousands compared to traditional pickups, and it's electric, so running costs are far lower. Reservations are already in the six-figure range. If Slate delivers on time, it could become the F-150 of electric work trucks. And while the Slate is all about minimalism, the next entry is about high-tech luxury from an unexpected source. IM Motors, a Chinese EV brand, is bringing the LS9 to market, and it's already making luxury automakers nervous. It's a plug-in hybrid SUV with over 520 horsepower, around 280 miles of pure electric range, and a cabin that feels more like a tech lounge than a car. It comes standard with LiDAR-based autonomous driving systems, a panoramic interior display, and ultra-plush seating. And because it's from China, pricing will likely undercut BMW, Lexus, and Lincoln by a wide margin. The LS9 is proof that Chinese automakers are no longer just competing on price, they're competing on innovation. But innovation isn't just coming from China's luxury brands, it's coming from Toyota and Subaru's compact crossovers too. Toyota's CHR Plus EV and its Subaru Twin, rumored to be called the Uncharted, are designed to give affordable EV buyers something exciting. All-wheel drive, around 338 horsepower, nearly 300 miles of range, and more rugged styling than the typical urban crossover. Positioned below the BZ4X, these are aimed squarely at younger buyers who want EV tech without spending $50,000. And with Toyota and Subaru's reliability record, these could dominate the compact electric crossover space. But if you think compact EVs can't feel like true luxury cars, Genesis would like a word. Genesis has been climbing the luxury ladder for years, and the electrified G80 might be their most refined car yet. About 354 miles of range, ultra-fast 800-volt charging that can take you from 10% to 80% in under half an hour, and an interior that genuinely competes with Mercedes S-Class levels of comfort. Add in rear-wheel steering for tighter handling, a whisper quiet ride, and materials that feel like they belong in a six-figure Bentley, but for far less money. Genesis is proving that luxury doesn't have to mean old-fashioned, and that electric sedans can still have soul. And then there's a newcomer from Vietnam aiming to shake up the entry-level EV market worldwide. Vietnam's VinFast is moving fast, literally. The VF7 is their mid-size electric SUV designed to be built not just in Vietnam, but also in India for global distribution. With pricing expected between $30,000 and $40,000, it's loaded with features: panoramic glass roof, large infotainment screen, advanced safety tech, and solid range numbers. VinFast's strategy is aggressive. Bypass traditional markets and go global immediately, hitting price-sensitive buyers in Asia, Europe, and potentially the US with a stylish, affordable EV. And that leads us to the final disruptor, a name already sending shockwaves through the industry. BYD isn't just the biggest EV maker in China, it's one of the biggest in the world. And their next wave of cars could completely upend the low-cost EV market. The BYD Seagull sells in China for the equivalent of $11,000. And it's not a bare-bones car. It's a stylish little hatchback with modern safety features, touchscreen infotainment, and enough range for daily driving. Models like the Seal, Dolphin, and Denza bring similar value at higher price points, and BYD is rapidly improving its battery and charging tech. We're talking about insane charging speeds, in some cases under 20 minutes for a full recharge. If these cars enter Western markets at anywhere near their Chinese prices, they could crush small car competition overnight. From American muscle SUVs to $20,000 electric work trucks, from Chinese luxury hybrids to micro EVs priced like a used Civic, these 10 cars aren't just new models, they're market disruptors. Some will dominate with performance, some with price, some with technology so advanced it makes current models feel ancient. The truth is, disruption in the auto industry rarely happens overnight, until now. In 2026, you're going to see brand loyalty tested like never before. Owners who swore they'd never go electric will find themselves tempted by power, range, and price tags they didn't think were possible. Luxury buyers will realize their flagship sedans suddenly feel dated, and budget shoppers will wonder why they should buy anything other than an EV when the value is this good. It's not just about what's being released, it's about the ripple effect. These launches will force every other automaker to react. That means faster innovation, lower prices, and a shakeup in every single vehicle category. The companies that adapt quickly will thrive. The ones that don't, they'll become case studies in how fast relevance can vanish. For drivers like you, that means one thing. The next few years might be the best time in history to buy a car, but it's also a time to watch closely, because the difference between a car that holds its value and one that's obsolete could be decided in months, not years. So which of these would you put in your driveway? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you enjoyed this look at the future of cars, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who thinks the car industry is slowing down. Because 2026 isn't just another year for cars, it's the year the rules of the road get rewritten.